What's good, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Live Wire Sports Media. This is your Motivational Monday. I only got a few words to say. Slam, slam, do do do. You know that song by Onyx? Yeah. So, in reference to that, it is today I have to bring to you some good news. Caitlin Clark just graced the cover of Slam magazine for the third time. We just seen her and her Indiana Fever teammates grace the cover of Sports Illustrated. Now she just turned around grace Slam. And when I tell you, they didn't take long for them magazines to sell out in minutes. Now, Slam magazine, bam. The orange metal edition featuring Caitlin Clark is leaving our store forever at 11 a.m. on Wednesday, May 21st. That's 2 days from now, guys. The orange metal editions are available for 48 hours per drop. Then never again. We print only as many copies as are sold within the 48 hours. Now, I was on Slam website. Now you can get the regular copy for $11, or you can buy them in the bookstore, wherever bookstore you go to, Barnes and Nobles or whoever, you can get it. But this cover edition is only limited. And guess what? The slogan on that is, what noise? That's right. What noise? After everything that transpired last weekend, we move into Monday. What noise? Dialed in. And she is dialed in. She's dialed in. Again, let me give you that stat line from Saturday: 20, 10, 10, 4, and 2. The only player in WNBA history to receive them stats. Now, Asia Wilson has got a triple double. Not Angel Reese got a triple double. Nobody in the WNBA has got them stats. Not even Diana Taurasi, Candace Parker, the greats before her. Nobody. No one. This team is on a championship run. It don't matter what goes on this whole season, what narrative, negative narrative, whatever it is. This team is dialed in. They're locked in. They don't care. They come into your city and they're coming to destroy you. They're not playing games, and they're not, and doing it in a fashion style. Now they do got a home game tomorrow against the Atlanta Dream. Now that's one of two with the Atlanta Dream because they do appear on Amazon Prime on Thursday, which I will be at the game Thursday. So there will not be a live show Thursday, guys, but it will be one Tuesday. But Thursday, I will be at the game. So my exclusive footage video blog will be from that game. Then I will probably do a recap video the next day of the game. But nevertheless, Caitlin Clark is the Michael Jordan. Is You might as well say she's the Michael Jordan of WNBA. She's not the LeBron. She's not the Kobe. She's Michael Jordan. She's Michael Jordan. Then she has this limited edition. Like I said again, the gold medal one, limited edition. And from what I have seen online, it was like $94. Now I have to double look again because it could be more. It could be a little bit more. It could be um and I honestly, like I said, I went to the website. I'm going back to the website right now to check things out because definitely is there. You can get the t-shirts for $44, which is these right here, which they look really nice. I like them. I might definitely get the Fever one and Respect Her Game. I like that. They $44, but they do have a promo code. And like I said, the gold medal one is $50 right now. And then you have the regular slam cover is 3 or 5 covers for 11.99, and then you have the gold medal one, another gold medal one. That well, it's the orange medal and it's the gold medal one. So the gold medal one is $94, and then it has all her other covers, and she has another gold medal one that she has that $94 sold out. Then the Clark Slam one when she was at Iowa, that is sold out as well. That is sold out as well. Now she does have the regular cover that is $19, and then the gold medal one, the one I just talked about, that's sold out. It's already sold out. So you can't get none of them gold medals, but you can go on their website, Slam website, and get the regular normal copy ones. Now the gold ones, the gold medal ones would have been awesome. Would have been awesome. And but nevertheless, any memorabilia of Caitlin Clark is worth the keep. You know, it could be worth millions, thousands in the years to come. But make no mistake about it, Caitlin Clark is on a mission, guys. She's not playing. Her supporting cast is stronger than ever. And we might see record breaking numbers again on Tuesday night. Who knows? Now, I do want to read some excerpts from the magazine because it's very, very important. I want to just detail some stuff for y'all real quick. So, Clark is the reigning WNBA Rookie of the Year. Didn't just make it into the league. She lifted the game by two. Excuse me. She left the game to completely new heights. In her first season, then now 23-year-old became the first rookie in league history to record a triple double. The first rookie ever to do it. Then she end up doing it twice in the same year. She also set a new record for assists in the game, 19. Plus set a rookie record for threes made, 122. And received the most All-Star votes in WNBA history, over 700,000 in 2024. Fever games in Washington, Atlanta, and Vegas were moved to NBA and NHL venues to accommodate the unprecedented demand to see Clark in action. Ahead of the season, 6 teams have already announced their venue upgrades, including the Dallas Wings, the Chicago Sky, and the Connecticut Sun, uh, that would allow for larger, larger venues. So, and then you also have this one. Clark said she think that people love the most is when emotion, the emotion she plays with, and I think it's easy to connect with. I think they can feel that I am real on the court, Clark said. When asked to describe the effect she has on the game at an event celebrating her selection of Time Magazine Athlete of the Year, an award that only one other basketball player, LeBron James, had ever received. Anyone who has watched Clark on the court can attest to the thrill of seeing her effortlessly launch her signature long-range logo threes from distance, where players typical heave desperate attempts for buzzer beaters. Clark regularly pulls up to shoot with intention and ease. In this millisecond after her wrist flicks, Clark became one of the I can't see that part right there. Yeah, she became. I can't see that part at the bottom. So, um, but anyway, we get that point. But it just goes to show you the ability, the connection that we have with her, because again, nobody in the WNBA is doing it like she does. Nobody's shooting like she does. It's the Steph Curry effect. Sabrina, yeah, they say Sabrina Ionescu, but she doesn't shoot that far like Caitlin Clark. She's not a, to me. I don't think she could shoot. I granted that she could shoot, but she can't shoot like Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark was, I mean, she makes it look so effortless and easy to shoot from there, and a lot of people can't. And like the article said, she has, a lot of people heave them attempts to make it to do that. Again, I, I I say this because it is important. This team is on a record-breaking journey, and this is going to start. Like I said, Dewana Bonner, she has a 1 or 2 rebounds to get tomorrow night to pass Tina Thompson to move up the list of rebounding. You know, which Tina Charles holds that record. But at the same time, you have to look what else record breaking. Now, Kayla Clark could go into tomorrow's game against the Atlanta Dream, which the Atlanta Dream only scored 70 points. If they can't score that, and the Fever already scored 90 points and holding their opponents under, they are right now as the one game in, the Indiana Fever is the number one defensive team in the league right now, and they're fifth in offense. And that stat for fifth in offense is going to move up because the fact of the matter is that they're going to get better. They're going to get better. And if their defense is anything that they duplicated on Saturday, on Tuesday night, or Thursday night, trust me, this team is not going to be fun to play against at all. It's not because they're going to hit you in so many different ways to you're going to be looking for answers and you don't have any answers. You just have to take your punishment and your beating and live another day. But make no mistake about it, Caitlin Clark will win Finals MVP. She will win the WNBA championship, and she will win league MVP. And she pretty much will sweep the ESPYS in that fashion. There won't be no doubt about it. But she's dialed in, like the article said. And what noise? Because guess what? When you tune out all that noise and your team and you are locked in to the mission at hand, it don't matter what the outside noise does. We see it already. We see it. You see how Angel Reese created all of this already. We see that. But guess what? You haven't heard anything from the Indiana Fever players, except for one. And I already addressed that issue with that person. But guess what? They moving on. They ready for tomorrow's game. Over the weekend, Stephanie White, Aaliyah Boston, and Michaela Tipson. They was at the Indianapolis 500. They was at the Indy Speedway doing that. I think I will cover that, do that in a video tomorrow. Since I'm off tomorrow, I could take a little bit longer to get into that and do that. So I want to highlight that part too, because that's another something that was good over the weekend that nobody really talked about and everything because all the nonsense that's been going on. So, and it's sad because ESPN was on TV today. They didn't even talk about the dominance of the Indiana Fever over the Chicago Sky. They went straight and talked about the flagrant foul situation. Then they went on to talk about all the other teams, how well they did in their first game. But they didn't even mention Caitlin Clark. But see, I told you again, all of that noise is not going to really matter at the end. See, when you focus on the journey, no matter what they throw in your path and you keep going over it, you keep going through it, they will be forced to acknowledge you. Like Roman Reigns would say in the WWE, WNBA, acknowledge me. And that's what Clayton Clark gonna make the WNBA do. Acknowledge her in typical fashion. Great cover for Slam, great cover for Sports Illustrated, and nothing can stop her because she's all the way up. So I think that this I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. So with that being said, Check out the article. I will leave the link in the description box so y'all can really check it out and read it for yourself. And if you have time, buy the copy. You know, keep it as a memorabilia. I definitely will. So until then, Live Rock Sports Media, your motivational Monday. And if you don't know, now you know.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment.